Yo, what's up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm doing a ride along with Jaime. Jaime is another YouTuber down in Texas. He runs a business of vending machines where he puts them in stores and businesses. I'm going to show you exactly what he does. If you want to learn about how he does what he does, I'll leave his YouTube channel and his contact information down in the description below. I also leave a link to his course, which is around 100 to 200 bucks. Check it out, check him out, subscribe to his channel, and let's get right into the video.
That's what a lot of people think you have to do when you first get started, because the thing is, people get into vending and they're like, okay, I gotta go door to door and knock on people's businesses. But the thing is that I was just telling him, in the last 3 years that I've been doing this, I have never in my life gone into a business like in person and like pitched, like, you know, the business, just because I've done everything online. And actually, out of all the locations I have right now, I would say like 75% of them, they all reached out to me. And it was all through like just the way I find my locations online, through like, you know, the way I run my ads and the emails. Like, it's like a very specific way, because I've met people in the past that also run ads and they just can't get it to work, because it's like, you know, you gotta be specific with everything you do. But I was telling him also that at one point I had to stop running my ads just because I kept getting so many leads, and obviously I don't have like a lot of machines to just keep putting in businesses and businesses, because that would be a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, I can get to the point where if machines wasn't a problem, I could probably take over all my city, honestly.
Wow, that's a great problem to have.
Yeah. Getting all the drinks, y'all can see I got 2 big crates. That's usually what I take to a location, like 2 crates full of drinks. Sometimes, like the busy ones, I gotta take 3, and it's like hella heavy. But now I'm done with the drinks. I'm gonna get the snacks ready. I got them all over here. Now for the snacks, I do usually just put whatever. I do take at least 2 rolls of chips, which I got over there. We might actually have to go buy some, because these are just, yeah, those are, I don't even have any chips no more. But I will say one of my best selling snacks that I put in my machines are pastries. Just because I was telling you, most of my locations are employee based. So it's employees that go into work early in the morning, they want some breakfast, you know, so we got like some grandma cookies, we have some danishes, cookies, breads, stuff like that. Always does really good.
So now we're off to the machines.
Yeah. Better. Alright, so right now we're actually pulling up to Sam's Club. That's actually where I buy all my product from. I know a lot of people, you know, ask me why don't I go straight to like a distributor like Coke or Pepsi. The thing, if you go with them to buy their soda, they be like charging way too much. So if you're gonna get started, I would highly recommend to go to Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, because you can get sodas for like 50 cents compared to buying them for like $1.50 from Coke. So let's go to Sam's and let's buy some product. Alright, so we made it inside of Sam's. Again, like I said earlier, pastries usually do like hella good. So I know for sure I'm gonna be getting some honey buns. Now the thing about, like, I will say the only bad thing about buying from Sam's is that a lot of the times you will come and you want to get something that you need, but they don't have it. And it actually happens a lot of times, like I said, so we have to go from one Sam's to another, and that's the only thing that sucks. But I mean, what else can you do, you know? So I got the honey buns. I needed one more. It's just like a random one. What do you think? You want to give me a suggestion? You want to pick it out, or?
What about these, man? I know these are really good. How do you think these would do?
These actually, I mean, they used to do good. I used to sell them. They used to do really good, but then I had like 2 boxes that expired because they never sold out no more. That's the thing, like, people will like really want something in the beginning, they'll buy it, but then they get tired of it. So you constantly have to be switching out product.
Yeah. So let's see what we can pick from. Maybe
Delicious.
What will Jaime think about these? What do you think about these, bro?
I think those would be good.
Cool. Let's go with them. I'm starting my vending machine journey, picking out pastries already.
you sometimes want to think about the type of people that work there, like the ethnicity, and it's gonna be mainly Hispanics. And I know these are like really popular with Hispanics, so I don't know, maybe next time.
Guys, so we are in Sam's Club right now. Jamie is getting some more product and we're gonna go to the vending machines.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask him, how hard is it actually to learn this business, do this business? Between, you know, fixing machines and running the business A to Z, how hard is it?
So running the business and like fixing machines, I would say it just goes together. People think it's hard to learn how to fix machines especially, but like, trust me, if you actually pay attention to like the machines that you have and like the brands that you buy, you will learn as you go, and you will get to the point where you have a problem and you have no idea how to fix it. But just like I said, like what I did to learn how to fix machines, I literally took parts apart and try to figure out how to put it back together.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be the easiest method. Another thing you can do, in big cities there is people that fix vending machines, so you can maybe go on Craigslist and find somebody that fixes machines for a living, but at the same time you don't want to pay somebody else extra money just to fix your machine when you can do it yourself. So again, you will learn as you go. For the business itself, on learning like what product sells and like how to do things properly, going back to what I said, you will learn as you go. I mean, I've made so many mistakes, from buying product that never sells and losing a lot of money on expired product, to buying not good brands and parts for machines that later on end up being worse and I'd be losing money. So it's just one of the things, it's just one of those things where you have to learn as you go.
So a little bit of trial and error, but
yeah,
it's definitely not brain surgery.
And
then what you could also do is not only look at other YouTube videos, but you can go over to Jamie's channel.
Yep.
And then I'm also going to link some other resources that he has down in the description below, where you can learn more about how to do this business and become a full-time owner in the vending machine business. So
yep. I got scared. I thought my car was gonna decline.
So we have your stuff in the back. Do we also put the machines back there, or what's the process to actually move these things around?
So that's a good question. Now sadly we can't fit machines back there because, fun fact, a machine empty alone is like 600 pounds. And it's not that the van can't carry it, but it's not gonna fit back there. I mean, machines are way bigger than that. So the cheapest method to move a machine is gonna be, this is if you don't have like a truck or like a trailer. You can either go to like U-Haul, rent out a trailer for like a couple hours and do it that way. Now that's gonna be the hardest way because you will need like an extra person to help you out. You need like a pallet jack, push the machine into the trailer, and of course you need like a vehicle to pull the trailer. But what I've done ever since I got started, I have to hire somebody to move my machines for me. And the thing is that they usually charge anywhere from 75 to 125 or 150 per machine. So if you're trying to move like 4 or 6 machines one day, I think I've moved up to like 8 machines in one day, and I've spent almost, you know, $1,000 just to move the machine. So it does get expensive. So quick tip, I would recommend trying to get like a box truck if you have the money and put like a lift gate on it. That's what I'm trying to get next, because it will make it so much cheaper. But yeah, you can't just like throw a machine back there, sadly.
All right, so we just left Sam's Club. We picked up some more product. Where are we going now, Jamie?
So right now we're finally going to the location to put all the product into the machine. I still got to set up the machine as well, like set up the prices. I do have a credit card reader on that machine, but it is Sunday today, so I can't even get it activated until tomorrow. So I got to go back tomorrow to do that. But we're gonna fill up the machine, set the prices, and yeah, get a new location today.
Cool, so we will see you when we get there. All right, Jamie, where are we at now?
Alright, so we finally made it to the new location that we dropped off the machine. It's a tire shop. Tire shops are usually not the best locations, but I actually had a machine outside and it was just soda alone and it did like really well. So this time we have like a combo machine. So we got the snacks on top, drinks on the bottom. You guys will see the machine once we go inside. But I'm gonna take down the dolly, put all the crates on there, go inside, and let's go fill up the machine.
Let's do it.
Like that. Smooth.
Tire shop right here. Do you have to pay them? Do they want any sort of commission as far as what it takes to let you put your machine in their business?
So I actually know, not the owner, but I'm good friends with the manager, and he told me to just put the machine in there. He doesn't want commission, just throw some drinks in there that they want, and they're good. So out of all the locations I have, I only pay commission in 2. The first one is the first ever location I got, and the reason why I pay commission is because I did like everything possible to get my first location. So I just went in there and I was like, hey, I mean, I'll give you 15%. Can I put my machine in here? And they took it. And the second one is a hotel. About 100% of the time, or 99, you're gonna have to pay commission at a hotel because those are just the best locations. And then for that one, I paid 30%. That's like the most I would ever go.
So basically
30%.
every business or every company or any place that you put your machine, you're gonna have to basically pay commission.
I would. The thing is that I always tell people that I teach on how to get into vending to never go in there and like don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
Because most of the time owners don't even know that they have to get commission or that they can get commission. So don't even bring it up unless they do. And if they do, I would say start the commission at like 5%. And for me, like I said, I go all the way up to 30%. I know companies that go up to like 40, 50%, but that's just way too much.
Yeah, cool. So all right, so let's get this food in and we'll see you guys on the inside of the business. So we just loaded up the machine inside of this tire shop, and I got 2 questions for Jamie. I really like this business. I like that basically you put out the product, people buy it, and it seems very passive, or at least semi-passive. The only 2 questions that I have that could potentially be cons, as you can see I'm taking notes while I'm out in the field, is 1, how much startup capital is actually needed to do this business, and 2, what are the service costs? So we're gonna ask Jamie, somebody who's been doing this business for years, how much capital is needed and how much does it actually cost to run this business on a day-to-day basis? To know, talk about the startup capital and the service costs. What does it look like inside the vending machine business?
So the startup capital is kind of hard to say just because you can find a used cheap soda machine for as low as like 150 bucks, maybe 200. Now of course it's gonna be like an older machine, but that just goes to show how you can get into vending with almost, you know, no money, because 200 bucks for a soda machine, that's pretty much nothing. But at the same time, if you want to buy a brand new top of the line machine, which I have like about 3 or 4 of them, those go for about like $5,000-$6,000 each. But those are like, they look really nice, they're top of the line, they got touch screens, and I mainly buy those for like either really good locations or like big corporate offices because they want like nice looking machines. So again, anywhere from like $200 to $6,000 for a machine. Now it's not hard to find cheap machines. You can go locally, Craigslist, or even sometimes on online websites. They do sell like refurbished machines. But yeah, it really doesn't take that much money for machines, because besides the machine, all you got to do is of course buy your business license. Depending on what state you live in, you could also need like some sales and use tax permits. Like for example, here in Texas, all I need is my license, my sales and use tax, and that's pretty much it. But I know in other states it's different, so contact like a CPA or a lawyer. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the startup cost. Just filled up the combo machine inside. We got everything ready. I still gotta come back tomorrow to finish adding up some product and the credit card reader. But right now we're gonna go home and I'm gonna show you guys how much some of my lowest making machines can make, and also how much one of my best machines make every single day. Cool. Okay, so we just got back home. Usually after I get home, after filling up machines, I do usually take, or always, I do take inventory of exactly what I put in the machine, just because I do have credit card readers which allow me to track the inventory and see exactly what's selling. So whenever I get home, I have to update the inventory into the computer. That way I know next time what I have in the machine. So let's go up to the office and show you how I do it.
Alright guys, so I'm back at Jamie's house. We're in his office right now. I'm going to pan the camera around and I'm going to show you guys, Alright Jamie, so let's talk some money. What do we got?
Alright, so not for the money. Real quick, one thing I like about vending is that you can literally make money as you're sleeping 24/7, because some locations are open 24/7. A good example is like some warehouses that I have, and also my hotel, which is my best location. But right now I want to show you how much my lowest making machine or location makes compared to my biggest location make. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna send you the screenshot so you can actually show them better. But my lowest making machine is a barbershop. Now this one actually used to be a good location. It used to make like $600 a month, but ever since COVID started, it just went downhill and it hasn't picked up ever since. But this location, for the last 30 days, we've had a total of 103 transactions, and the grand total, $136.15. So that's honestly pretty much nothing in vending for me. I like to have locations that minimum make at least like $300 a month. So this one, I just keep it just because I'm cool with the owner. It was my first ever location, and I just go like once a month to fill up the machine. But yeah, that's my lowest one right now. I'm still hoping that it picks back up. But the vending is that some locations can literally pay for your rent every single month, and I'm not exaggerating with that. I'm being for real. So this one over here is the Motel 6 location that I have. It's a pretty big hotel. People actually live in that one. I have 3 machines: a drink machine, snack machine, and a frozen ice cream machine where I put like frozen food as well. So for the last 30 days, we had a total of 1,267 transactions, which equals to a grand total of $2,190.
Wow.
So that's the total transaction amount with cash and credit card sales together for the 3 machines. And I was telling him earlier that once it hits like the summer, once summer comes, it gets even busier. This location last summer was making like anywhere from $3,500 to sometimes one month it hit like almost $4,000, which is crazy for one single location. And I know profit is not, I know that's all not profit, but still, I mean, one location making $3,000 a month. Now I know that's not all profit, of course. If I had to say, profit is maybe about 55 to 60%. The rest of it is gonna be to buy more product. But still, one location making anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 a month, like you got yourself a gold mine right there. And that just goes to show how one single location can actually pay your rent. So imagine how much money you can make if you have 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 locations. So that just goes to show how you can actually make this into a full-time job. Not only that, but actually build an empire where you can have employees and have route drivers. I mean, I know a couple people that have been in the industry for the last 30 years and they make easily $500,000 a year. I know some people are gonna be asking what I use to track my inventory, and it's all through the credit card reader company that I use, which is Nayax. And for right now, this is basically what it looks like. I pulled up a specific machine. This is a snack machine I have on location about like 20 minutes away. I have to go fill up this location literally probably tomorrow because it's so empty. It's at 20%. And that's another thing I like about it. It shows me like the percentage of how empty it is, so I know exactly when to go. But to update the inventory, I mean, if you come closer, you can see like the product in each coil. So each of those products is like the coil. So of course, at the very top of the snack machine, you have like all of your chips. So we got like the barbecue Fritos, Cheetos, Funyuns, and over here it shows you how much I put in the machine when I filled it up. So for barbecue Fritos, I put 5 in the machine, and missing over here we have 5, so it's empty. Barbecue Fritos is empty. Same thing with the Cheetos, empty, 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 empty. The classic Lay's, didn't like them. I put 7, only 2 of them sold. So next time I go in, I gotta take out the Lay's and put something else because I guess they don't like them. But all these items are completely sold out. Down here is all like the candy, and at the very bottom is the pastries, which always do well. Like the sugar donuts, pecan churros, cupcakes, apple pie, completely sold out. And that's basically what it looks like. I have to go back in, update the exact time I serviced the location, put in the new numbers for each individual coil, and that's pretty much it. I got to do that with every machine, and I can also check everything through like my phone. So if I'm out and about, I can pull up my phone and see how much my machines are making, and it just makes it so much simple.
Cool. Well, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with us for the day and showing us what it takes to be in the life of a real vending machine business owner. If anybody wants information, I'm going to have them check the description down below for information on your channel and the resources you provide. Again, thank you, Jamie, for spending the day with us.
Anytime.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Later.